can think. If you think when I ask you to do this thing, then you're going to do one thing. If you don't think and you just immediately do what you think you're supposed to do, then you're going to do another. Here's what I'm going to ask you. Please give the drummers a hand. Nobody thinks. All right, so y'all was supposed to be like, whoa! Because what I'm going to say is, us artists, you know what we like more than anything? We like this more than Christmas presents. Somebody take a guess. What do artists like more than anything in the world from an audience?
Appreciation.
Attention.
Attention is close. What? Huh? Energy. Audio. Audience. We like an audio from our audience. Little ooze. So, I'm going to do this piece, right? And it's hip hop. Can we give it up one time for hip hop? And I'm expecting, at least from the little ones, if not the bigger ones, a little energy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, one of my peoples is here, the one that told me about this little event. She got a camera, so she's not going to be doing maximum energy right now. You know what I'm saying? So, this piece right here is called The Mind is the Limit. Has anyone here, you know what? Y'all want some oven fresh? Because I got this oven fresh piece that I've been sitting on.
Just bring it.
I'm gonna bring this oven fresh piece real quick, actually. It's still hip hop. So, it's like this. The gift of gab, it gives me dap and whips me back into shape like nuns in school cafeterias. But after school, I've remained smarter than named father since iPods and iPhones had the same charger. So all I need the industry for is to give me cash. Be a heavy drinker with a whiskey flash, but now I blow down trees, get me whisk, catch me drift, he's gassed. But God, this exhilarated, incubated militant facilitator feeling greater than anarchic victims daily, killing haters with the favor, giving major misbehavior to the fakers or the snakes who slither, shaving hair off of the truth.
Ooh.
So stare off, bars dress me in the word again. Messed up the bar like Plessy versus Ferguson. Messed up the road and the travel had to swerve again. The messed up my mess ups like my life is perfect in the sense that it all makes sense. Make sense?
You teaching.
Less than 3 in the village to take lessons. But I don't talk about my weaponry and killing for paid mentions. Because I don't need to kill my audience, even if it's with no audio, just to get a stage presence. The fans love me for being true to myself, so I amaze reference and keep on God as my main reference for everything that I do and say. It was true before, it'll be true then, and it's true today. Life's a game, but it's not about who can play. It's who's willing to pick up the controller. It's who's willing to put down the controller like a suffering pet. Kill the oppressive system that holds us down. Know why my mind's no longer in jail, honey? I put work in, researched, and paid my spiritual bail money. No middle bondsman needed. Bonds depleted. My intellect alone can intercept a bond. We needed a way to infiltrate the minds of the cowards. Excuse me, it's oven fresh. It's oven fresh. It's new. Bonds depleted. My intellect alone can intercept a bomb. We needed a way to infiltrate the minds of the cowards. Push the red button and initiate the life and that power within. Begin the mission. Make the sacrifice. Learn to fight for something you would die for. Take the afterlife serious. But be wary that heaven is as promised as tomorrow is. So borrow this from the sorrow list. You have the right to a trial of a jury of your peers as long as you're a criminal. You have the right to see the truth as long as it's subliminal. Look at the weapons that the army get. You can't see the Ebola virus becoming modern Armageddon. You can't see, you can't think, you can't start a sentence without Big Brother over shoulders leading you up in the wrong direction. Life's messed up with a long... And can only be... Ooh, almost forgot the kids was here. And can only be salvaged by keeping Auschwitz out of the mindset and mouths and the outlets of our leadership. Like Margaret Sanger, Sir Rothschilds, and former elected presidents and militaries needed to get the heated quick. All the kings in this need to come and lead the ship. Take the time to take over the world and give it back to the peak of its existence in harmony with the all-seeing eye when it's blinking trick. Just think of it as a change in how we think it. Make the green legit or start leaving it to the Bilderberg group and keep telling yourself this is how you think and live. Peace.
I want some older
some. Give me some old. That was fresh. Give us something with a flow. Just one more with a flow. Can you get one more with a flow?
It depends on applause. Just get one more.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to say I'm not even going as hard as the drummers are going, though, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are showing me.
You got something from the
y'all saying
dome?
oohs and ahs. Do I got something, huh?
You got something from the dome?
From the dome. Y'all like freestyle? Can y'all keep up? All right. Can you give me words? Just say words, and I'm gonna put them in the rhyme. All right? Just you alone. Every couple seconds, just throw me a word.
Indigenous.
Indigenous, like we live in this. The victims of the living it's. Like we crossed the Atlantic to tick on this top that they had ticked in it. Got me ticked off. I'm still spitting it.
A Maxim.
In Mexico?
A Maxim.
Oh, change the destination. A Maxim?
A Maxim, like Turtle Island, like America. We're in this right here in the state of Delaware where we got this jurisdiction.
Ah, she still spits with the diction. But listen, I'm not done. We just started getting twisted. But we don't need to get it twisted. We just gotta put it in the blender. Get it blended. Like the mixture in the breakfast for healthy people like her and me. The rest of the conscious community, right? But I still put that conscious and community light, but I still write the community's light. Even though I write in black ink. It don't matter though. I should have wrote in blue, but it got whitened by the chemtrails like the sky did.
Word.
For that bar, I had to close my eyelids.
Right.
She stopped giving me words, but I still can pilot the plane that leaves the chemtrails in the sky. Shh. What's going on with my foot? It was the cord, sorry. Okay, we got an, all right.
Right.
Life. You can put it in a book, but no matter how many times you read it, the new levels of consciousness you might be reaching gonna make you interpret it a different way, right? We need a new word.
Children.
Children. That's who I'm aiming at. You can do this. You, really. I'm aiming at you understanding the you that I'm aiming at is not really you. It's me in the mirror. But I'm taking that back a couple years to make me age in that.
Sun.
Or grow backwards. Because I'm the sun, but I flow backwards. From the west to the east or east to the west, it don't matter, man. My flow's drastic. I got tactics that can only be technical for a millisecond. Or maybe however long it took ISIS to manipulate the matter around it to build her own pyramid.
Whoa, freedom!
But I'm not in the middle though. Like freedom, in the middle passage. Get it? I riddle those. It's okay, they may not keep up, but I still got the stock on speak up because I'm a public speaker.
Marcus Garvey.
And it might be changing like the arguments against Marcus Garvey in
boom!
The 60s or the 80s or the 90s. It don't matter, I changed my voice up like Roy Lee. What? Truth. That's all that lives in me. That's all that's told to me. That's all how they notice me. I still got the flow for fluencies. It's the current that I'm currently on. So the flow you see.
Yay, my yacht.
Like the river does.
Oshun.
I'm on a yacht where the rivers are. Huh?
Oh, show and prove.
That's it. Yeah, that's for the freestyle.
Good job.
Yeah. Give me my audio record.
You know what I'm saying?